Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Morris, also known as Conquer Double One, which you are watching on my YouTube channel right now. I'm also known as Morris Carlos on my Twitch channel. So let's cut to the chase. The reason why you're watching this is because this is a unboxing of the OnePlus 5. And it's not very clear. You can kind of vaguely make out number 5 right there, and there's a OnePlus right there. So what is OnePlus 5? It's 6. That was horrible. Anyways, you guys already know what is OnePlus 5, but for those that aren't exactly sure what it is, let me educate you. OnePlus 5, or actually, to be more precise, OnePlus is actually a brand of a mobile phone. It actually originates from China, and they have been, very proud to proclaim themselves as a, how should I put this lightly? Budget-based smartphones. That's right, budget-based smartphones, where they still try to bring forth some highly desired features to the masses, but with a cheaper price. And they have been a pretty fierce competitor against the other, slightly less budgety mobile phone brands like Oppo and Huawei and Xiaomi and all those great stuff. And of course, there are the big boys. There's Apple's iPhone, and then the Samsung's S series, and LG, and the magical happens. So why do I have this? I have been touted as a fairly cheap guy thanks to my situation, but that's because I seriously need to get myself a brand new phone, and in which I am also using that very same phone to record this right now in 1080p. Ooh. Of course, that is until my phone decides to go kaput, and therefore I seriously need one for serious investment that can last me for a period of time. So I got myself the more expensive version of the 5 series. The 5 series came with a 6 gig and 6 gig RAM and 64 gigabyte memory, and the other model, which is the more expensive one that I got, is 8 gig RAM and 128 gigabytes of RAM. Memory. Oh my goodness! This is what happens when you're trying to do an unboxing from work. Back from work, actually. So without further ado, let's open this sucker up. See, I waited for you guys. I was so tempted to actually open it up like on my way back because I really want to get things going. But I remember, you guys, I don't usually do unboxings or reviews because, one, there's already people that has already done it, and there's no point in saturating the pond with more information that you can already easily get for probably better productions out there that people can like people do for a living, for professionally, with all the equipment and all that stuff. I am just little old me. Whether or not that's going to happen in the future, I can't really say for sure. But hey, if I do manage to do this full time, that would be wonderful. So I've been told that okay, so I actually got this. I mean, I did a little bit of research to try to get this as as affordable to my pricing as well, and all that, because I just recently got myself a new job. I got my pay, and finally I can get a new phone. It's been ages, and there's a bit of a dent here, but then again, that's small. The box immediately from after I removed the strainer feels a bit waxy. Probably just like fresh built. It's a bit of a dent there, but again, and if we come over here, if you notice, it's all in Chinese. Now, my understanding is that this model actually came from Hong Kong, so it's pretty much based off the Hong Kong's base operating system, and OnePlus have their own operating system based off Android called, if I'm not mistaken, Oxygen OS. I read some good things about this, and of course I actually did some prior research before actually ordering myself this, and I got it fairly fast too. I got it like within 2 days. I actually did it online, ordering on the Qoo10. And if you guys are interested, I can just put out the link there. They have a discount code going on for the past 2 days, and I quickly took advantage of that, $50 off. I'm not sure if it's still there, but hopefully this information may be useful to you. So it's like those styrofoam build. But anyway, I dragged on this long. Oh, ooh. Okay, my heart just skipped a bit. It's like I never really had gotten my phone in a very cool packaging before, because my phone was kind of like handed down to me, and it's been through some bumps and dents and my previous phone was kind of like didn't come in an impressive setting. They're all usually budget phones. So this is like the first time I actually spent some serious dough on a mobile phone itself. Like this, even though it is supposed, like OnePlus is supposed to be, how should I put, relatively the budget version of mobile smartphones out there. This model is by far their most expensive, and some critics from various reviews were like wondering as to like, OnePlus is starting to deviate from the initial company slogan. So I'm just gonna put this on the side. I'm kind of afraid to touch it because I still haven't yet gotten the casing and the screen protector, because the model just came out a few days ago publicly. So it's gonna be hard to get accessories. What's this? Postcard? Can't read that. It says there we go. Shot on OnePlus by Goncalo Teixeira in Iceland. Really? Well, in that case, that's pretty impressive. 亲爱的加油. 亲爱的加油. Lovely dear Gambate. 想到你按下不完的期待变成开枪一刻的. You know what? I'm not, some of the words I may not be able to read it. So what I'll do is that I actually will get the proper Hanyin Pinyin, which is essentially, it's not focusing now, is it? Nah, that's alright. I will take a snapshot of this. I'll put it in the description for you guys to also take a look as well. And pretty much I suppose it's just like it's the CEO essentially writing a personal message thanking us for buying the phone for them, to summarize. And that's a QR code too, in case you wanna hang a shot. So come on, focus, baby. Focus. Focus, damn you. Fine. How about this? There you go. Okay, so if you want to take a QR code, you're welcome. I'm not exactly sure what's gonna do. I have to test that later. There's the dash charger. Looks like a standard USB charger, really. They say that you need this in order to properly dash charge your phone. And from what was touted, the dash charge can essentially charge this phone up from 0 to 100 within like an hour. It's supposed to be really fast. The problem though is that it's a 2-prong, and we don't usually do that in Singapore. So that means I have to get an adapter. Fortunately, I got a couple, but that just means this is going to grow even longer. So I might just do a little experiment comparing this with my standard USB charger plugged to the main outlet. So that's one. And this is the USB-C cable. They kind of nicely, group it up with that clip. This clip is useful. Ooh, I should keep this. And there's this ring to try to wrap it around it. This is a USB-C cable. As you guys might have known or not, the OnePlus as well as the other newer phones coming out this year are pretty much following the USB-C setup, the USB port. So this is going to be a thing. The USB thing is kind of like the Apple's Lightning, where you can actually plug in any direction, unlike the old USB micros and all that good stuff. And also at the same time, I also read that in order to achieve dash charging again, like really fast charging, you have to use the included dash cable. So I don't really have any spare USB-C cables because I was not prepared for this. So I can't really do a comparison yet. I will get myself some standard USB-C cables in the very near future. Most likely in the next couple of days, probably buy those like at least decent one online and stuff, and see if I can do a comparison and see if it's really true. Anything else? I got a plastic tray right here, and I think it's stuck to the box. All right, that's it. I guess that's it though. So I'll put this right there. I want those. You plastic ring gone. So now the phone. OMG, I'm so afraid to touch it. Without a casing and a screen protector. What's this? Oh, okay. I mean, of course, it's supposed to help you lift things up. So that's useful. See, Chinese stuff. Chinese labelings and all that. Ooh, there's a little mark there. Can you see that? Focus. Focus. There you go. You see a little mark right there. I'm not sure if it's because they placed it really hastily or not. I don't know. So this phone actually comes with two camera lenses. One is actually meant for like your standard shots, like standard distances, and the other one is actually for close-up. It's not digital close-up. It's supposed to be like 1.6 times zoom. Not artificial, not digital, like the real thing. So you can take normal shots and you can take close shots. And it also has like a dual SIM option too. Focus. Oh man, I really hate this phone. I'm tapping on this. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I have to tap on the screen to do the autofocus thing. So it allows you to put nano SIM cards right inside. In fact, two of them. However, this phone does not allow you to does not have any additional expandable memory slot. So if it comes with, if you got yourself the 64 gig or the 128 gig storage, you're stuck with that. But I think it should do for my, don't for me quite right. See, already that's the marking though. It's very slim. It's definitely very slim though. It's, oh wow, this is way slimmer than my iPhone. It's very, it's a really new experience for me. It's for one that doesn't really spend a lot of money and time on like you know, getting like exchanging new phones like whenever there's like every 6 months or something. I'm just don't really have that money to do that. The first thing that popped into my mind is that the screen is like a mixture of, again, let's do the autofocus again. Thank you very much. I had to tap the screen again. Oh come on, it went blurry again. One more time. There we go. So anyways, what was I saying? Right, the screen. The first thought that came to mind was like the screen is kind of like a mixture of both an S7, you know, that side screen thing. I can't quite remember the name, but you know what I'm talking about. And also a bit of a mix of an iPhone. Definitely has that look though, and a lot of people has been complaining, like saying about like, oh, you know, the design looks like iPhone. But ultimately, if that design works, what's so bad about copying something that works? I mean, just as the saying goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? If a wheel works by rolling it, you don't want to improve it by turning it into a hexagon. So, so that's the power button. This is where you're supposed to put the needle in, so you can put the SIM card. Focus again, and also there's the rocker. Just tap on the roll, focus one more time. So there's this little knob here. This is very interesting. Turns out this state is your quick access to turning your profile of your phone. So it's like the top could be like normal mode, the middle could be like you know, like silent, and then the third one all the way down is your like complete shut off or something. I will have to check on that. This is your rocker as it is. So I suggest there's probably some juice on it really. I have not yet put in a SIM card. So at the bottom, right, you got your single speaker, you got your USB-C port right there, and thank goodness, earphone jack. Although it's placed at the bottom. So that means if I'm gonna be hearing any audio, right, and I plug it in, I have to put this phone face down into my pocket. Could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. I don't know. I will have to use it for a period of time before I actually give my notes about it. And why does it seem like it already has a screen protector? Can you guys see this? Do you see that? Does it already have a screen protector? OMG, it already has a screen protector? The what? Are you serious? I read about it that the box comes with a screen protector. And I was even asking the person when I collected it, does it already come with a screen protector? And he was like, oh, we don't, you know, open it and we don't mess with this. Okay, fine, I'll take a word for it. They just apply it for you. Okay, great. And not to mention, oh yeah, that's right, the screen is Gorilla Glass, so that means scratch resistant. And now with an extra screen protector, I'm kind of happy too. But I'm trying to think of getting the gold faceplate that I saw on Cool. All right, you know what? Oh, I also heard that the the fingerprint scanner is very good. Like you tap it, you don't even need to look at it. It like unlocks the phone instantly. It's like you can just randomly tap it and it will work too. I would love to test how effective it is. A lot of YouTube videos, they kind of like, oh, it works great and all that stuff is so fast. But have you actually tested with another person? I mean, maybe you just tap it and then it turns out that some of the ridges is the exact same as the other person. I would love to test. All right, let's turn this on. Actually, before that, there's more stuff, right? Oh, there is. It's a... Ooh! It's like those like secret puzzle boxes. Oh, there's the needle. Quick start guide. Now, I know some of you are saying, Morris, check the phone. The answer is no. Because before you use anything, you always read the damn manual. Okay? As much as you new kids hate reading, it's important because you might never know where it is. Did you just give me stickers? Why do I want the sticker? Why do I want the sticker? For what reason would I want to? Well, I mean, OnePlus could give me a new phone. And, you know, call me. Well, let's put that there. If you guys want it, maybe you can let me know. See if I can send it to you. This is probably the instructions in completely Chinese, so that's gonna be a bit of a problem. Let's put that right there. We've got the quick start guide. It's strange they gave me an English quick start guide, but this is probably 产品重要信息与保护卡. Oh, so this is the safety manual as well as the warranty card? Where's the warranty? I see nothing resembling a warranty. So anyway, this is like safety card. Fine. I'm not sure if I can read it. Right, there you go. Welcome to the OnePlus family. We're thrilled you've chosen OnePlus. OnePlus. This guide will help you get the most out of your new device. Read through this quick start manual carefully to ensure safe and proper use of your device. Alright, so I will read this through, but I know that you guys want to see the meat of it. So, oh, they got like different languages. So this is literally quick start, alright. It's just a single page, or 2 pages to be exact. Okay, so alert slider, volume, home, fingerprint sensor, yep, USB-G. Oh yeah, speaking of the home button, right, I also read and watched that, you know, like standard USB Android phones, they got this task, home, and then back. Or is it the other way around? Yeah, I think it's the back. They also give you the option of the screen one too. So if you actually activate that, you got both options to go for. Or you can deactivate this and use that, and vice versa. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so you know what? Let's get to it. I will definitely read the quick start book, despite me not reading it right now. But at the very least, I know I'll read it. Alright, so do I take out the sticker? Oh, because it's not important. I'll leave it there for now. Oh, but anyways, feel. As you can see, my hand's kind of big, right? But a bit of long fingers and very, I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, so how does it feel in my hand? It feels pretty nice. Even though it's a bit beveled, even though it seems beveled, there's still a bit of an odd sharpness around the corners right here, the edges right there. It's a bit of an odd bevel. It's not sharp, but when you actually put it into your palm itself, it still feels like it kind of cuts into it. But I still have to give them kudos for really like making this really thin. It is really amazing, and despite OnePlus's reputation for supposed to be like affordable cheap smartphones, they really, come on, let me just focus back. It refused to focus. All right, there we go. They really outdone themselves this time. But then again, I don't really have a lot of experience in dealing with a lot of the phones. So my words may not exactly be the best form of measure for you to rely on. You may be better off with checking out with the more popular channels out there. But hey, you know what? I'm giving you my own honest opinion. And I really want to give my own honest standalone opinion without being biased towards it. So anyway, let's turn this on. Press and hold, I presume. Okay, that's a vibration. Powered by Android OnePlus. So far, so good. Speaking of which, I wonder if the USB-C... Oh, what the... What? Whoa! Oh, welcome. I know I sort of speak English, but I'm from Singapore. There we go. Which, by the way, if some of you guys might not be aware, Singapore uses a British English, spelling and stuff. So, yeah, let's... Vision settings. Why did that tap? Why did that... You guys saw that flicker, right? Let's start. Insert SIM cards. Not sure how? Check the instructions that came with your phone. Once you insert your SIM cards, they may take us a few seconds to activate. I'll skip that for now. Welcome to the OnePlus A5000. A5? You don't call this 5? I thought you called this 5. Why are you calling it A5000? It sounds even... Ugh, no. Copy your data from an iPhone or Android device or the cloud. Do you want to do this now? Can I do this later? Start as new. Let's start as new first. I think I can change that later. So for this, okay, I'm gonna connect to my Wi-Fi. Give me a sec. I don't want you to see my password. Naughty. Excuse me. All right. Trying to connect to it to the 5 gigahertz network on my house. The Wi-Fi, as you can see, is not very strong, but that's because of the positioning of my room. There's like a bit of a few concrete walls in between the signal. I try to make it as best as I can, but unfortunately, due to my phone to my family structure, where I'm being placed and all that yada. This is the best that I can, as much Wi-Fi juice as I can get. Okay, still checking for updates. I heard that some of the updates to the software makes the phone even better in terms of optimizing battery usage and all that stuff. If memory serves, I believe they got like a 3500 battery in it. So it might not. It might sound like not much, but from what the video reviews and written reviews have mentioned, they said it's more than enough. Do I want to sign in? You know what? I'll skip for now. Yes, I will skip for now. I'll do that later. I want to show you guys how this works. Name. Morris Singh. Yep, this is me. Boop. Unlock with a fingerprint. Just touch the finger. Let me try it again. Can you guys see that? Yep. Just touch the fingerprint sensor to unlock your phone. Authorize purchases or sign in to apps. Be careful whose fingerprint to add. Even one added print can do any of these things. Note, your fingerprint may be less secure than a strong pattern or pin. Yup, no kidding. You know what? Let's try that. Fingerprint plus pattern, fingerprint plus pin, fingerprint plus password. Let's try pattern for now. All right. How was it? Alright, okay, I made a pattern. There we go, so that's the sensor. Locate the fingerprint sensor on the phone button. Alright, I saw that. Fingerprint setup. Place the finger on the fingerprint sensor. After each vibration, lift your finger and repeat. Oh, okay. Continue to adjust the position of the finger and get fingerprint edge information. Interesting. Huh. Ooh, so that's how they see it? Interesting. Okay, fingerprint added. Just touch the fingerprint sensor to wake and unlock your device. When you see this icon, you can also authorize purchases or sign into apps. So whenever I touch this, I can feel the vibration. It's done. Google services. You can turn these services on or off at any time. Data will be used accordingly. I will turn this off for the moment. OnePlus services agreement. Services offered, you can turn this on. You know what? I'll turn it on for now. This could be useful for them. Here are a few things you can set up, or you can finish them later. I will finish them later. Ooh. Interesting. Anytime we just slide this up. Okay. Interesting. Now let's see. Oh, I got some system on these. About phone. Okay, so OnePlus 5. Again, let me try to focus that. There we go. OnePlus 5 state blah blah blah. Model Oxygen OS version 4.5.2, RAM 8 GB, storage 128 GB, Android version 7.1.1. I think that's the latest. I need to check on that. Android security patch 1, 1st of May 2017, and so on and so forth. Now, if I just press back, oh, that's not the back. Is this the back? Interesting. So the bottom part, they don't really show you the symbols for the task on the back itself. So this is the task, that's the back. In fact, it appears as 2 dots. I'm not sure if you can see it in this faint light. I think I barely see it. I almost couldn't see it. What was it I want to show? Darn, what was it I want to show? I cannot remember. There was something I wanted to show you. Okay, you know what? Let's test the unlock thing. Ooh, that was interesting. Hang on for a moment. I'm going to just do it as a what's the setting? There we go. It's definitely gonna take a while, but let's remove the pattern so I can at least test it. Swipe pattern. Okay. Now let's test. Okay, so I still need to turn on screen lock. So swipe. Oh my god, do I have to do that again? I made a terrible mistake. Okay, you know what? I'll work on that later. I will give a after video video report to tell you guys about that. So anyways, this is in fact the initial unboxing and kind of slight review of the OnePlus 5. So there seems to be some system updates that I'm gonna need to do, much needed, I believe. Bluetooth and all this stuff. Is there anything I could probably test with? Maybe with the camera? It's still a bit too early to tell. Allow, yes. Oh wait, what do I want to allow the location? I made a horrible mistake! Ooh. HDR. Interesting, I need to learn about that. So that's the time zoom. Double tap? Nope. Oh, I can adjust the brightness. See that? Interesting. Ah, I see. Can you see that? So if I tap the 1 times, it goes to the second camera, which is for the zoom. It says 2 times, but according to what I've read and heard, it's actually 1.6. But definitely not digital zoom, that's for sure. It's very crisp on the phone. So if I swipe towards the left, it's video record. If I swipe back to the middle, it's camera. This is a portrait shot. Ooh, then shoot with portrait to help this subject stand out. Got it. Oh dang, did you see that? It actually kind of blurs out the others. Let's do a test. Right, so we got this right. Oh. Interesting. Okay, so let's focus on that. Oh, do you guys see that? I know it's not very clear with this camera angle, but it definitely works. I am very impressed. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna leave this like this for the time being. and hopefully I will be able to test this a bit more so that you guys can know what to expect. So without further ado, my name is Morris Singh, also known as Conquer Double One on my YouTube channel, and Morris Kadas on Twitch. So if you guys are interested to see me do a bit more of this, I'm gonna need your support both emotionally and financially. So woo, I'm asking for money, but hey, you know what, I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that this is somewhat honest and straightforward to you guys who are actually intending on getting the OnePlus 5, which is, well, 6. So hopefully I can come back with a after review video of this phone itself, and give you a better informed decision on whether you want to get this or not. So without further ado, my name once again, Morris, also known as Conquer Double One on YouTube, and Morris Kadas on Twitch. Thank you very much for dropping by, and I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.